For Wall Street Media, I'm Tyler. This is Doug. We'll help you make money in the stock market with information you can't find anywhere else. Thanks for joining us.
Super cool. This guy is awesome.
Yeah.
Man. If you're a patriot, you should look at the company. These guys are doing good work, and they've got cool stuff too. Really cool. You said Mark Arthur was typing to you and said you got to see this stuff.
Yes.
Guys, you got to see this stuff. Yeah. And he's helping our soldiers. Super cool stuff.
This is great. So this is Tim Conver. He's the CEO of AeroVironment. Their ticker is AVAV. He discusses and explains the company's new products, the Switchblade and the Global Observer. Here it is.
Additionally, new products are in development and continue to go into development. We've talked about two publicly for some time, Switchblade and Global Observer. Switchblade is a packaged UAV. This is an early prototype. It carries the same sensors as the other airplanes, and it's controlled by the same ground control system as the other airplanes. The fundamental difference is twofold. One is it's packaged so it comes out of a tube, and the second is it carries a small explosive payload in addition to its cameras. So conceptually, we may be out reconnoitering and get pinned down by mortar fire from the other side of the park. And right now, the military solution to that is the guys that are getting fired on hunker down, and if their radio works, they find an F-16 or an Apache helicopter someplace that will show up, find bad guys, and solve their problem. In this case, we take this out, put it on the ground, hit the button, and the motor turns on, the wings come out, and we've got our reconnaissance airplane here that we fly off until we find the bad guys that are shooting at us, and you saw in that video where we hit the button and it went to an auto land and dropped out of the sky. In this case, you put an X on the bad guys, you hit a button, and this turns into a personal cruise missile. So we're on our second phase development contract with this now, funded by customers. We have multiple customers with what appears to be significant appetite for this solution.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff,
really
man.
Cool, right?
Helping the soldiers. So if you love America or you love technology, a company worth checking out, and they're signing up orders. And he said they've got the customers paying for R&D for future stuff.
That's
so how much demand do you have there?
Yeah.
Right? And we've got another big one here.
This is really great. This is Noel White, Group VP of Operations and Commodity Sales for Tyson Foods. Their ticker's TSN. He reads a statement here about yesterday's bird flu scare in Arkansas.
But before I go into my segment of the presentation, there's probably a number of you that are aware that there was a situation in Arkansas yesterday regarding AI. I'd like to read a statement regarding that. As you may have heard yesterday, a routine test on a flock of Tyson breeder hens in Arkansas recently indicated the presence of antibodies for H7N3 avian influenza. The 15,000 chickens showed no signs of illness, and the situation poses no risk to human health. Even though the affected birds did not have the virus, they were destroyed as a precautionary measure and will not enter the human food chain. As a result of the discovery, the U.S. has voluntarily suspended any poultry exports from Arkansas to Russia for 90 days, and Japan has decided to implement a temporary ban as well. However, Tyson expects to continue to serve its customers in those countries by providing products from company plants in other states. We do not believe this matter will have a material impact on our business. We can answer any questions when we get done with that.
All right, we've got another video of Ed Merritt. He's the VP of Investor Relations for Digital River. Their ticker is DRIV. He talks about expansion into the consumer electronics market. Here it is.
Digital River is a global e-commerce enabler, and we also see the opportunity to expand into the consumer electronics market and really leverage our direct-to-consumer e-commerce expertise and revenue share model. Now, the consumer demographics are fairly similar to the core software market. We use third-party vendors such as Ingram Micro and Tech Data to fulfill orders to the end consumer, so we do not see the need to invest in inventory. And the profitability is somewhat similar to the software category. with the average selling price of products in the consumer electronics market nearly 3 times as large as the software market. Now, we already have a great list of brands who we do business with in consumer electronics. This includes relationships with companies such as Canon, BenQ, Skype, Lexmark, and recently we announced a contract with SanDisk. And the pipeline for potential clients is looking very, very good in this category for us. So you can see by this impressive list of consumer electronics brands that we are beginning to get some traction in this market. Our vision is to be the world's leading provider of global e-commerce solutions. Now, we've got a strategy to deliver this vision that's based on the following 4 key components. First, we're going to continue to lead in the core software ESD market by expanding and improving our existing business model. We're going to invest in our business to optimize our processes and maximize our growth opportunities with new products and services. We're going to expand into new markets such as consumer electronics, games, and subscriptions. And we're going to continue to pursue acquisitions to support and enhance our corporate strategies. Now, in summary, 2007 was a great year for us. We're making strategic investments this year that should prepare us well for 2009 and beyond. We've brought in a great list of clients on the heels of wins with companies such as Microsoft and Electronic Arts last year. And finally, the pipeline for the new clients is looking really good for us.
Okay, we've got one more video coming up for you. This is John Flatto. He's the Chief Administrative Officer of Greenfield Online. Their ticker is SRVY. He talks about the U.S. launch of their comparative shopping site, Chow.
Turning to the exciting Chow USA launch, we launched it in February, and the initial traffic for the building of the community that we have in the United States has exceeded our expectations. We're to approximately 490,000 unique visitors in the month of March. The merchant base is growing from 40 to 190. And at Chow in the United States, what we've done is launched in the United States a series of initiatives to combine the feel of social networking with the comparison shopping site to broaden the community experience and to assist in the generation of that user content. And this platform is developed in the United States but is completely reverse migratable to Europe. And it really does add a lot of the social network elements like posting lists and meeting people who feel the same way as you do, people whose product purchase wish lists or what they own intersect with yours, and they allow you to rate products, to create the wish lists, to publish videos. Then the user experience is fluid and easy from the point of view of the community member. You can have your own web page. That's actually the managing director of one of the managing directors of Chow there, Daniel Keller. That's his home page. You can have your friends, the circle of trust, like-minded people. You can contact them, enter into discussions with them, find out the things that they've purchased. You can ask the system, who's bought this Nano, what kind of camera would they be interested in, find their reviews, and get in touch with them. And so that's the Chow USA launch. We're excited about it. It's on track for what we've expected in 2008, and at the end of the year we'll be analyzing how to take it forward. And Al and Bob will at that point in time decide where to take it. So thank you very much.
All right.
Hey, the coolest stuff still ever is AeroVironment. You see, all the guys clapped in the audience and everything. But you know what? I just had a horrible thought.
What?
What if Hussein wins, right? We'll have to call these guys and train them. Maybe they could put a flag in, a surrender flag, or flowers or something, right? Because isn't that what will happen to us?
More likely.
Guys, don't forget, vote early and often for John McCain.
As many times as you can.
Right. John McCain was a soldier. Super good stuff.
Yep.
We have a lot more back at the site.
Right, you can find that at wsw.com/webcast/STPH8. And
if you own these stocks, click the feedback button. Tell us why, with a sentence or two.
Exactly.
So we can pass the word, just like your guy. That was
exactly.
a nice one.
That was fantastic.
Bought at 6 and at 11. Nice one.
Yep.
And that's what happens is you see the presentations and you think like, either this is good news or this is like good management. You know.
Uh-huh.
That's why we do the show, gang.
Yep. We're here every day at WSMCO.com. Thanks.